Big steel diesel tank. You've got a lockable filler cap here and then a remote gauge down the bottom there. It is steel, but please don't try and lift the machine up with a jack because it'll just puncture the tank. For the infeed rollers, you've got 3 grease nipples. There's one on the bottom there, one there for the top roller, and one there for the pivot arm. Big yellow sticker identifies various hazards on the machine. Take the key out, stop the engine, make sure you've read the operator's manual, because of bits blowing out of the machine, wear adequate head and eye protection. Because of the noise levels, wear adequate ear protection. Because of getting pulled into the machine, wear no snag outer clothing. Get the machine with the brakes on, never work it with the brakes off. Try and get the machine as level as possible. Always be aware when a machine is being manoeuvred around. Lock off your discharge chute into the right desired direction. Keep your arms and your legs out of the machine, and if you see any loose nuts and bolts, tighten them up. These 2 stickers relate to the absolute minimum working height of the infeed chute. It's got to be an absolute minimum of 600 millimeters so that you can correctly operate the safety bar in a hazard. We also advise that you feed the material butt end in first, not leafy end in first. Therefore it flows nicely into the machine rather than trying to snag hold of people. And also, because of bits coming out of the machine, never stand in the middle, always stand to one side or the other, feed your brash in and take a step away. In the infeed chute here, you've got 2 extra hazard stickers, one on either side. Because of the infeed rollers that are behind here, which will grip and crush material, never reach inside the machine because it will do you some harm. If you do need to lean into the infeed chute for any purpose other than feeding material, always depress the bottom bar and turn off the engine before doing so, and always remove the key. Safety first. To lock up the infeed chute, pick it up, let it rest in place there and use that handle to lock it down, and then use the R-clip to secure it in place. Remove the securing clip, lift up the tab, pull the bar down into the operating position and secure it with a lever. Auxiliary diesel tank in here, you can fill that up and clamp it in its cage. And behind that you've got a big hydraulic tank with an oil breather on the top there, so you will get some oil missed out of that. In case of hydraulic failure somewhere of a hose, you can isolate the tank from the rest of the system. Never run the machine with that handle in anything but that position, because you can do some serious damage to the hydraulic circuits, but it just prevents all that oil going to waste if you do get a hose failure. Here we have the sight gauge for the hydraulic fluid. As long as the level is shown 3/4 full, it is at the right level.